Hello and welcome to the channel. For today's adventure we're going to be continuing down the Avontuur Narrow Gauge Railway line, picking up where we left off last between St Albans and Geduldrivier. For those of you following the series, you'll remember that part 2 ended with us coming to a fence that a cheeky farmer had spun across the railway line. So in order to avoid this obstacle in part 3, we would have to make use of Old Cape Road, running adjacent to the farmer's land. The plan being to rejoin the railway line at the next level crossing when hopefully the fenced off area ends. On the way there I spot the old railway line from the main road in the exact spot where we ended part 2. So we take the turn off, get to the level crossing, and we see the other side of this land was also fenced in. Good thing we didn't try and get through. According to the satellite image, it should be a reasonably open ride all the way to Geduldrivier. Apart from a few fallen trees and chopped wood lying around, it seems to be as promised.
Okay, my voetjie bewe.
Maak net seker jou regterbeen kan altyd die grond haal.
Dis nie funny nie. Ek dra die kameras doen.
The sleepers are at that awkward spacing where if you ride on them your back and front will hop at the same time, which can become quite uncomfortable. In this section, for the most part, you could stick a locomotive on the track straight away, but the nearer you get to the crossings, the hairier it gets. What seems to be happening here is people chop trees down and then they lay them across the tracks in order to dry the wood out. Or at least that's what it looks like to us. Far be it for me to complain about that. Look how nice and clear this section of railway is. And I kinda wish that this tree chopping operation would stretch its reach right across the line. Keep the entire line nice and clear. For those of you that haven't noticed yet, the goose has got a passion for cows. Any cow she sees, she'll try and stop next to it and give it a rub. Now, Geduldrivier seems to be a place on the railway line in name only. No water columns, no sidings, no buildings. So if any of my viewers know what the function of Geduldrivier was, why it was a point on the railway line worth mentioning, please leave a short explanation in the comments below for the rest of us. We come across a piece of the line where the bank has been completely eroded away, and it looks like it's been like this for quite some time.
Yo! Glad nie, as ons
This is one of those cases where the railway line holds the sleepers up, not the other way around.
Sit hom heeltemal af, né?
After a quick beer, we continue the journey and we find that the railway line at this point is eroded in quite a few places. Other side Geduldrivier, travelling between the dairy farms, the shrubbery and bush starts getting thicker and thicker. And then suddenly the WR starts making weird noises.
Dis roef. Oeh, kartel van my boy.
Ek weet nie.
Lyk nie so nie. Baie vinnig.
Ja.
Unfortunately, there's always the possibility that a bike would pick up a piece of wire, which would damage the brakes or the spokes. We really should be adding wire cutters or pliers to our standard kit that we take along on our adventures. You just never know what you're going to find in the bush. Some of the locals must have heard us coming and they were sitting there waiting for us on the railway track. Now you never quite know what to expect when you come across something like this, but to say the goose had a big fright is an understatement.
Okay, dis 'n minute dodgy bro. So. Nou raak dit baie dodge. Weet jy hoe? Ek kan skeer jy was daai kinders wat net so gestaan het in die bout en kyk vir ons.
I'm about to show you why it's never a good idea to ride fast on a path that you haven't ridden before.
Bliksem. Oh, dis so mooi. Is jy weer op jou knie voor my? Wel, iemand was nie so gelukkig nie, want dit is so haar.
Je zak. Alright. Op jou knie.
In this section we'll be forced to take the gravel road as the railway line is completely submerged. If you look carefully you might be able to see some bits of it pop out now and then, but it's on the other side of the fence, and for our intent and purpose it's really not worth trying to ride on top of it.
That's it?
Ja, weet nie, okay.
At one of the farm entrances I try and find the crossing with the track running through, and at first I don't seem to be able to see it.
Nee, ek sien die spoor. Spoor is heeltemal toe hierso.
The goose to the rescue.
Hier sy liefie. Net waarom gery? Hier sy.
The line runs parallel to this road on the right, all the way to Old Cape Road, over a level crossing and then into Witteklip station. This section seems to be severely overgrown. Lots of shrubbery and bushes now where the railway line used to be. The goose seems to be getting some green bushes vibes.
Nee, maar hier is een motorsiding niet voor. Oh nee, is fijn. Kom.
Het jy in die modder gery, lief?
Ja. Volg dit met my.
Okay. Ja.
Hallo. Dit is stom wat jy oorkom. Wanneer, oh, dit van ons mooi.
Baie kyk al. As hy.
Ja. Sal nooit so erg die bushes wees.
For those of you wondering what's the deal with green bushes, go back and watch the first part of this series in Railside Ride, part 1, for the full story.
Kom jy?
Ja.
Maar kom dan.
Kom.
Kyk hoe mooi is dit nou.
Wow.
Kan jy bly jy uitgehou nie?
Ja.
Nou is ons die stukkie gemaak.
Buite.
Wow.
The more you know. Aha, kyk hoe op jy. Haha. Oeh, dit is lekker. Jy gaan so trots op my. Jy sê my moet ek sien hoor hoe ek nou raai aangekom het. Ek hom nie eens 90 grade gepas nie. Ah, dit was 'n groot stofdak.
Here's a picture of a 91 class all the way back in 2003 with a long train on the centenary.
Witteklip. Kan jy vir Witteklip onthou? Ah!
What the fuck?
Het jy gesien dat ek gewheelie, papi? Ek gewheelie!
Jy het hom nou, jy het hom nou.
Dat was cool.
Wat? Dit is een fouten stil van een buik. Nee. Dat is raar.
Seemingly hitting the same fate as we did in part 2, we end up coming across a fence that wasn't supposed to be there.
Ek bedoel, niemand gebruik jou so die soos hy, nie een van hulle doen dit nie. Miskien is dit 'n hek, liefie. Lyk is 'n hekkie. Maar niemand gebruik hierdie gesteelte nie.
The question now is, do we turn around or keep going? If you enjoyed this video and the Railside Ride series in general, hit the like button. It's the only way that I know to keep making these videos. If you want to be kept up to date with all the newest adventures, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.